Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's here on PSN, and welcome to Dream Daddy, Dadrector's pet. Okay, so I thought about not having a stream of any type for streaming one of the PS4 games on Sundays, but then I was like, I really want to stream something. So I was like, you know what? I could stream Shining Force 2, even though I said, see you later on Tuesday last Friday. So that was like, I thought, well, you know what? Let's do Dream Daddy. Why not? Because I bought it for streaming purposes. So yes, Dream Daddy. Let's start. Actually, let's look at options. I can't read that. Streamer safe mode. I can't read that. Oh my gosh, I have to like literally get up close to my TV screen to check what it says. Removes content copyright flaggable material. You know what? Yes, let's do that. Okay, that's actually pushing the right button, which is X. Alright. Okay. I was like, wait, does that mean it has no music? So yeah, okay, good. The videos won't get flagged. Huzzah! How thoughtful of them. I'm trying to think what would be flagged from what I've seen of this. But let's just turn it on to be safe, shall we? Yes. I do know that this game is produced by, I believe, was it Game Grumps? Or at least the company they create, or something like that. So, yeah. That's about all I know. I mean, I've watched a little bit of some people play. I've watched someone do a playthrough of one of the dads. I believe it would be considered like the bad end or sad end or something. I don't really know. It's kind of awkward for that particular dad. Because what am I kidding? I forget their names, but he's the one that's married. So I guess the good end would be breaking up his marriage. I mean, I don't. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, we're not gonna go after that guy. Wait, that sounds weird. You go after dads? Wait, what? Yeah. Anywho, let's start a new game. I'm not really gonna explain it. Well, I mean, I guess there are different options. You could be dating someone who's... They all are dads. They all have children of different ages, okay? These guys that you see right here. They're all... Well, one of them I don't know if he has children. Because they don't really indicate it unless you maybe get into his story or his backstory, and maybe he says something about it. But you don't know about one of the guys if he has children, at least. But anywho, yeah. So you could probably end up with one of them, not, or some other in between. I forget how many different endings there are for each person. So yeah, let's just start. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh because it's ridiculous. Tip number 39. They really stepped up the production of... Hey, I didn't finish reading. Zzz. 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 I know, it's supposed to be sleeping. You know, zzz, sleeping. Dad! Dad! Wake up! Wake up. Pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. You know, what would I be like if I was a dad, a father? Knowing me, I would be up early, so this is not me and not in character. Because in real life, I wake up early. I mean, if I have something I have to do, I will be up because I could not go to sleep the night before. And based on the start of this game, I would be that type. I would be up before Amanda, my daughter. But let's pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God, who's not capitalized because, you know, I'm swearing to any number of gods. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. That's so depressing. That's no. Oddly enough, I'm actually in my recliner, but that's, yeah. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. Which is hilarious because I believe, well, we'll find out in a moment. Actually, she probably has a, well, I know some stuff about this game. Okay, we're all going to do it right now. Anyway, yeah, not spoil it for everyone of, you know, who will actually watch this. Okay. I finally opened my eyes and sit up. I am lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Really? And why were you sleeping on the floor? Well, I guess you could. I mean, theoretically, if you're moving, you might not have a bed. Derp, derp, derp. It's possible. Actually, I know it's possible because I'm trying to remember when I was in grad school, my first apartment, when I moved from the one I was in, that I was paying a paycheck and a half for rent alone. Oh, good times. When I was moving in with some other friends who were also in grad school, I believe I was sleeping on the floor. Yeah, I was sleeping on my inflatable bed. I know I was sleeping on the inflatable bed in the new apartment before I set it up. I might have already been sleeping on the inflatable one. I was sleeping on the inflatable one before I moved. Yeah. Because I was going back to move my stuff. I had a waterbed at the time. What? You had a waterbed, Dark? Yes, I love waterbeds. I had the waterbed that I had since I was 7 years old or 8 years old. That was the longest possession, the oldest possession I ever had. That next to the radio that I had for the longest time. Well, that radio's gone now, obviously. But yeah, I had a waterbed. I was cool. For the longest time, my parents had a waterbed too. Anywho, but that's stories from Dark. Let's continue with this VN visual novel. Ooh, okay. Morning, Manda Panda.
Oh.
Yikes, Dad. Yikes, Dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Also, you know, get a face.
Build that dad.
Jesus. Athletic tank bod. Ugh, don't I wish. Thick tank bod. Thank goodness they don't say like 2 C's because that would be depressing. Let's see. Slim tank bod. Athletic binder bod. I don't. What does binder mean? What does binder? I don't know what binder means. What the fuck does binder mean? Can someone explain that to me? Other than is it just the shirt on top for showing skin? I guess that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know anything. Ah. That and they're more and they're hairier. Yeah, I don't get it. I'll be honest, I have hair. we're gonna go with that. We're gonna keep it on. Haha! Dark, you're hairy. Yes. It was okay. Side story. So when I had leg surgery on my right knee, because I broke, I've mentioned this before, but the ACL. my ACL, which I cannot tell you what those letters stand for. But it's the big ligament in your knee that surrounds the joint. So it's not the bone, it's the stuff that's around the bone. That's the ligament. That's what broke. And I had to like shave the hair off around the knee because that's where they're going to cut into my skin and whatnot to fix it for surgery. I was so confused on how to do it because I've never shaved, at all. I mean, yeah, I was in theater, but I wasn't in like anything. Well, that was in high school, but like, I didn't do anything about shaving. And yeah, I will trim my beard or mustache, but I don't use like a razor. So they gave me like this razor, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? They didn't give me anything like cream or anything to use. I think I had to just use soap or something. It was just weird. It was a weird experience, and then seeing my leg without hair was like odd to me. Okay, story aside, let's continue. Do I want to be real? Do I want to be realistic or not realistic? If I'm realistic, I'm one of these. I mean, personally, I don't feel like I look that big, but of course, you don't think you look that big to yourself. But it's funny, when you look at yourself in a mirror, you might, if you're someone who's big, you might think you're big, but then if you look at yourself in a picture, it looks different, especially when you're compared with other people or other objects. So, I don't know, do I want to be not real? But like, that's too thin and skinny. That's just too ridiculous. I mean, honestly, look, why is there not like an average build? Because like the tops of all of them are huge. Like, if I could be this one without like the big top on top, on top, like the shoulders and everything, then I'd be like, okay, sure, maybe. But they all have big tops. Top, broad shoulder. They're all broad. What the fudge? I don't like any of them. I disapprove of all the bods. Of all the bodies. Would never be thin. Sorry, let me sing it properly. But I'm trying to say it quickly too, so it's kind of random. My market chicken buyer, so you guys will pay $50 every day. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Well, technically, my mama says not to be fat, so I guess I'm gonna be thin or athletic. I guess I'll do binder. Sorry, I'm like looking down my shirt to see exactly how hairy I am. I guess I would. Technically, I do have hair on my chest, but that looks way too hairy, and I'm like I'm not a carpet. so awkward to be describing. It's like, let's describe what dark looks like. How many students will be watching this? No, that's even awkward, but I'm like, how many people will be watching this? That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, okay, now let's see. I will be kind of realistic, I think, at my depiction of how I look. Of course, it all depends upon lighting. I am not pale as a mofo. Actually, let's look at all the different colors, shall we? Skin tones, they're not colors, technically. I will have to say, this game has the most diverse of dark skin tones I've ever seen in a video game, ever. So I am happy about that. Props to that. It seems to have like a range of a lot of different skin tones, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, you don't see that often. I don't know what I actually look like. I mean, I'm mixed. funny because like if you open up my palm, and this is the same for most people, I assume, that the bottoms of your hands and feet are like paler than the top of your body. If not, maybe if that's not true for everyone, then I guess people are built differently, which is true. But I will say, for cheapest, I want to go with that one. Or maybe that one. Of course, I'm also in a room that's not having very good lighting, and of course the lighting also will play a factor based on, which one? It's one of these three, I think. I'm gonna go with that, I guess. Yeah, I can't go with that. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. Okay. Head. What does shadow mean? Oh, no. Okay, so this is Diamond Head. Heart Head. How's that a heart? Oval Head. I don't even know what my head looks like. Round Head. It's probably round. Let's be real. Chin Head. Triangle Head. Why am I being really realistic? I mean, obviously it's not realistic. It's an athletic bot. It's like, fuck that. I'm not. That's not real. Let's go with oval. Hair. Let's see if they're actually accurate with what I could say is my hair type. I'm gonna say no because most games don't have my hair type. And how I try to have my hair nowadays anyway. No hair, Aaron hair, Danny hair. Are these named after like people who made the game or certain pulp references? I don't know. Bun hair, Buzz with design hair, Buzz hair, Prop hair, Cornrows hair, Caesar hair, Curls hair, Balding hair, Flat top hair. Oh, flat top. Okay. I remember in undergrad, when I was at a barber shop, I asked if they could do a flat top, and the guy was like, no. I was like, dude, I'm the one paying you. What the fudge? Oh, God. It's hilarious, though. He was like, no. Peaky hair. Natural hair. Locks hair. Pompadour hair. Ponytail hair. Puff hair. Side part hair. Oh my goodness. Shoulder length hair. Quiff hair. Slick hair. Space Warrior hair. Yeah, we can't say it's Dragon Warrior or Cloud. Well, it's actually Dragon Warrior. Or not Dragon Ball. That's what I was saying. Dragon Warrior. Oh, well, technically the artists are the same, but anyway. Swoopy hair. Okay, so they officially do not have my hair type. Of any kind. Yeah. I like to pretend that I'm trying to get my hair to be something like a cross between that. With that. But yeah, first of all, let's get my hair color. Why do you have to have multiple types of black? I don't like it. I mean, what's black? So there's like light. I mean, like, what is that, like lightly turning? Technically, I do have some white hair, which annoys me. I've got like a white hair on my chin, on my beard, and it like pisses me off every time I see it. But Dark, everyone ages. and grows white and gray hair, and I say to them, STFU. No, that sounds bad. Let's just go with jet black. Why not? Okay, oh, that's not my hair type. I don't like any of this. So there's like a fall one. Why? Why would you not have my hair type? Answer, you can't have every hair type in a game. Actually, that's a lie. You could. You gotta have some more generic looking shapes. Oh crap. Anywho, let's go with what the fudge? Why is there a, hold on, does that always have that? How did I not notice? Oh, I didn't notice because it kind of blended in there with the yellow. Ha, that's hilarious. There's like this weird, funky thing on the side. But anywho, gosh, I guess we're gonna go with that. Ugh, even though it looks bad. Okay, let's look at eyes. Oh golly, no. That's how I feel most of the time. Or that. Oh, I didn't pay attention to reading. Big Sojo. Okay, Sojo, yeah. Eyes. Some Japanese looking eyes. Downturned eyes. Droopy eyes. Eggy eyes. Right now, downturned is the way to be, or way to go. Heart's eyes. Hooded eyes. Oh, I usually feel like that when it comes with interactions with people. Wow, that sounds really bad. It's either downturned or hooded. Monolid eyes. Narrow eyes. Salty eyes. Shiny eyes. Slick eyes. Snake eyes. Creepy. Wide eyes. Upturned eyes. Tintin eyes. Oh, yeah, Tintin. Space Warrior eyes. Okay. We're gonna go. Oh, let's just go with hooded eyes. My eye color is dark brown. We'll go with that one. Nose. Button nose. Does that look like a button nose to you? That doesn't look like a button nose. Greek nose. Hawk nose. Mirren nose. Wide nose. Snub nose. Rumpole nose. Roman nose. I'll just go with Y, because my nose is probably big, even though I don't think it is. And all the noses look crap. Mouth. Cheese mouth. Oh, Lord. Cupid's mouth. Blech. Full mouth. Gap tooth mouth. No, I don't have a gap tooth. Hamburger mouth. Kitty mouth. Liver mouth. Pouty mouth. Salty mouth. Oh, who is that? Like toothpick? Slim mouth. Smirk mouth. Tongue out mouth. I don't like any of these mouths. I don't like any of these lips. Also, apparently, hold on, let's just have some lips because you can change the color. Those would be much better looking on the skin than that one. They all look bad though. Yeah, I don't like any of them. Oh, the mouse doesn't look like right. Brows. Pushy, Danny, high, round, soft, slim, short, S-shaped, straight brows, unibrow. What that unibrows? That is it connected? I guess it is. It's hard to tell on my TV in the middle. Wild brows, wizard brows. I almost want to do wizard. I'm gonna do high arch because I question a lot. Should be one arch. That's what I want. Match my hair. Facial hair. Oh, dear Lord. First of all, we gotta match the color. No facial hair. Haha. Nah. Well, my hair is actually growing back. I trimmed it like before the start of February, or before the start of March, before classes started. So it's been about not almost 2 months because I trimmed everything, my beard and mustache, like at the start or at the end of February. So yeah, it hasn't been exactly 2 months. Chevron, circle beard. Creepy stash. French fork. Full beard, facial hair. Did you? Actually, no, I never get a full beard because my mustache always grows in. I think now after forever and a day, it kind of starts. By forever and a day, I mean like since I've had facial hair. Maybe in the last year or maybe half a year now, it has kind of started some extra hair growing. So like it kind of looks like it's growing into the beard, but it's still, the mustache still grows into my mouth. It curls in. It's like my freaking jeans. Can't get anything that looks cool. Handlebar. Like you can't show, see they don't have a way, Pencil Wars, they don't have one where it's like you have some beard and you have like a shitty mustache. They never have that in an option for men, and it bothers me. It's always like you only have mustaches or you have a full beard. And Ollie, this one doesn't even have just beard. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this one technically has those two. Do I go with the circle beard or do I look dumb and naked by no facial hair? Sorry, no offense to people who have no facial hair, who are guys. I'm not saying that you look naked. I feel naked. Let's just go with, I guess, circle beard. Glasses. Ugh. I actually like glasses that are thin, that basically obscure your face, apparently. None of these look that great, except maybe that one. We'll come to that in a moment. So there's no glasses, there's circular glasses, horn-rimmed glasses, pilot glasses, Vernon glasses, vintage glasses, visor glasses. I'll go vintage. I don't like that color. I don't like that color. I don't want everything to be black, or our clothes won't be. Although that's silver. Let's well, F it. We're gonna go black. We're just gonna do that. No piercings. I actually have no piercings. I hate needles. I hate needles. I remember my dad is so sad because he's like, he has his left. No, he doesn't have his left. He has both his ears pierced. And he's like, my sons don't continue the Walter tradition of pierced earrings. I'm like, sorry. I mean, I'll listen to Black Sabbath like you like to listen to, but I won't pierce myself. I can't. My brother apparently doesn't pierce himself. But yeah, I can't. Stabbity. Yeah, stabbity. And then what happens if you don't wear a piercing for a while? Doesn't the holes that you have pierced like the skin closes up after some time. Isn't that true? So then you're gonna have to get pierced again. You have to get stabbed by needles again, or you know, a sterile pen and potato method or something. You know, and regardless, ow, freaks me out. So is you can get your bridge. There's like nothing up there. That's the hardest part of your cartilage. What the fudge? Okay. Eyebrow, which you can't see because of my crappy hair. Monroe piercing on the skin. It looks like it's piercing the beard. Multiple piercing. You can't see the ear. No nose stud. Snake bites. Is that the one that's... Oh no, that's on the... Is that on the lip? I'm trying to look at the picture of the location and then look under my character, and I can't... Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna go with none. I can barely see them. Clothing. Okay. Underoos. That's what we have on right now. Plain white tee. Ew. Aaron... Ew. Danny, what the fudge? Badass tea. Egg noops. What? So stupid. Okay. Flower tea. Maple Bay. Oh yeah, Maple Bay is the city that they live in, or town, or whatever. Come day parade. Is that true French? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Sagan is number 1. I don't know. Plain suit. That is tempting. Although I don't like usually wearing just a white t-shirt. Honestly, I can't wear a white t-shirt. You have to wear something underneath it. Especially with my size. So I bet if I change the bod. Why am I saying it like that? It's body. Fuck off. Yeah, they just have one white t-shirt. It's like bullshit. You only have one white t-shirt. Anyway, no clothing. I love the kitchen suit. I do like the navy. I don't like the navy suit because I don't like that there's like stars on the t-shirt on the shirt. Although I say that I like the cat shirt instead. That's something. Party shirt suit. Tommy Bananas suit. It's a toss-up between this and Maple Bay. Because I would wear a city shirt. I would. I'm sad. That's too badass. Even though I'm not a real badass. Looking good, daddy.
Name that dad.
No. No. Oh, shoot. I was about to, like, actually name my actual name. First name. Dad. That's funny. Just do Dark Elf. You know what? Amanda Elf. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're totally gonna do that. Dark Dad. Amanda Dad. No. Dark Elf. That's great. Be that dad. Hang on, Daddy. No, be that dad.
Be that dad.
This is hilarious. Dad tip number 38. The extended cut is the only cut with number 81. It's better to be early than late. That is true. And unfortunately for me, I either am extremely early to something or well, not extremely late, but late. Being on time doesn't work for me. So I'd rather be early. Anyway. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years! I pulled out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we began looking through it. And I'm about to burp, I think, because of my sparkling water. Excuse me. And probably what the other crap that I ate today for dinner. Or tonight for dinner. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I, the only way your mother and I. Well, let's be real. The only way your father and I. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on, and that's why your eyes are fucked up now. Nice. Halloween, when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right? Yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was in your horse phase. Dad, I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road.
Nah.
Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Or you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. This Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Oh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you. Shoo. Emma P. Emma R. High School. Let's see if I remember this. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Oh.
Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. So, best friend is Emma R. Well, since elementary school. Alright, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. Guess the second one. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you. Wait, I did that? Alright, I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. What made me mad with the police?
Dad.
Yeah, I remember you explained that to the police. They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I'm going to show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. I don't remember what the actual answer is. It might be the last one. I don't know. The first photography award you ever won.
Ah.
Yeah, and I got a $20 gift card to McFriday's. McFriday's. A combination of what, McDonald's and TGI Fridays or something like that. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blats. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Oh.
Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging.
Ah.
Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Yeah, so, yeah, I believe she's in... No, well, we'll mention it later. But yeah, she's doing photography. Neither of us says a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. love you, Amanda. Finally decided to break the silence. This was the day you were born. This was the day we adopted you. Now, untrue to popular thing, and I believe this would be the same even if you were with a woman, it would be this choice too. Which is good, damn it, because I'm fucking adopted. I know I've mentioned this before. So, yeah. But personally, if I were to ever have children or a child, which is growing more and more unlikely due to how big I am in age, it probably will never happen. Same as OMG, fighting someone. Let's take baby steps. Let's actually have someone to date. But yeah, I've always said I would adopt. So this was the day we adopted you. Bam. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. That's not funny. It wasn't anything big. Well, I will have to say personally, I didn't think car accidents were a big deal until high school, maybe? That sounds weird, but hear me out. When I was a kid, we got into a car accident. I remember my mom was driving. She was driving two of my friends and myself. Yeah, 2 friends and myself to kindergarten. And this was when we were in Alaska. So we were going to kindergarten. It was the last day of class, and we got into a car accident. And ever since then, I always thought car accidents were a normal thing. I mean, you hear about car accidents all the time on the news, and anything that was like really major, I was like, well, that's just something really crazily weird and severe that happened. I don't know. I just never clicked in my head that they could be they're like a dangerous thing. So I thought they were just a normal routine thing. Anywho, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course I was freaking out, and the old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man, because I'm dad. I'm the cool one, or lack thereof. Oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all going to be okay." He was right, I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. So I'm confused. So we're driving, right? So I guess it won't wait forever, as in like when we need to return it to the rental dealership or the moving company. Like what's that company called? It freaked me out. I had my friend drive it for me when he was helping me move, because I can't drive vans. I couldn't. And then I drove it on the way back to the dealership, and I was like, okay, it wasn't that bad. But what is it? It's not you. What's the one that you can rent in the USA? Your own. You can rent the van out for moving. I forget the company. Oh my gosh, I've been out of the USA for far too long. But yeah, that's why I'm thinking something similar to that. Amanda and it's bugging me that the rear view mirror has nothing in the back. It freaks me out. The world is a vampire. The vampiric. Okay. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. What's funny is that many people were confused by this, like, why are they moving? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you can move in the same city to a different building. It's possible, people. So yeah, they're not like moving to a different town or anything. They're in the same town. They're just moving to a different building for whatever reason. Probably downsizing. I don't know. And memories. Who knows? I don't know if they ever mention when the father died. The other guy, the father died. I don't think they mentioned this. Or mother, if you have mother. Hey, remember when I shot out the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shot out the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? Wow. You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little. Wow, I can't read. But it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. Oh! Okay, apparently the moving van is mysteriously not in the front because it's way in the front because we're at a stoplight. No. Okay, I guess we are driving behind it. Into position to follow it, I watch our old house disappear in the rearview mirror. Along with everything else, because everything was from here. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Actually, I need to drink water. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features a 2-car garage. That's right, you heard me. A garage big enough for not 1, but 2 whole cars. As well as rooms for all of my very important dad tools. And my motorcycle. My sick hog. The old steel pony. Dad's little motor velocipede.
Oh.
Dad. The 2-wheel transportation station. Dad! I've never ridden a motorcycle in my life, and to be honest, I am afraid of them. That's actually true. To real life, I don't want... I don't think I could even... I'm like, can I even ride a moped? My sister has a moped in China. I think she still has it. Yeah, she does, yeah. I'm like, I don't even know if I could. And again, I couldn't even drive here in Korea because F people who drive in Korea. No offense if anyone who's Korean who's watching this. But sorry, Korea scares the crap out of me with driving. I don't even feel safe when I'm in the taxi cab. And I have to take taxi cabs a lot. Granted, when I even take a bus, I don't feel safe, but at least that's bigger. There's a higher chance of me not getting killed. But yeah, I'm just like, I could not do a motorcycle. Oh my gosh, no. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I did a bicycle. I mean, obviously. Actually, now when I ride, okay, I haven't ridden my bicycle recently. I mean, the tires are flat again, but it's not because there's holes in them. It's because I just not rode on it and kept it up to snuff. But like, I was unnerved going down the hills. It's so sad. It's so sad. But yeah, I don't think I ever ride a motorcycle. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Yep, that's what dealers will say, or realtors will say, or agents, or whatever they say in British English. It's in my book for teaching my classes about the differences between like British English and U.S. American English. But anyway, good spin.
Yeah.
I think it's great. We won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, Amanda, you're going to have to, Amanda, you're going to have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? I technically know how to parallel park. Well, I did when I drove. It wasn't required on my driving test when I first learned. And I even took driving class, driver's ed. I actually took that. But yeah, it was like mentioned once in like a video, and then that was it. And in fact, when I took my driver's test, I didn't even have to go on the highway. We went on a major street that basically is similar to like if you went on a highway because of like merging into traffic onto it, which would be West Dodge Road, because this was West Omaha. And West Dodge Road is a very busy street. But yeah, technically we didn't go on the highway. Yeah. And also what's funny is that my mom, she doesn't parallel park. My mom's rule is always, there's always a parking spot someplace, no matter how far away down it is, basically. So it's like, yeah, she'll go. She was like, she won't parallel park. F that. Yeah. Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
Huh.
I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? In fact, technically, I don't think... Well, never mind. You're the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yes, okay, so they do say, yeah. So she's a fourth-year student, senior, quote unquote. She should be graduating. I don't know what time of year this is supposed to take place, though. Yeah, you're a real. Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. Amanda will remember this. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid waste of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. Blech. Which I've never done that, so I don't know. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. So pink, I disapprove. We pull. Like how the neighbors have satellite, but we don't. We have, I don't know what that cable is coming from the house. I'm so confused. Is that like the phone line? Do phone lines do that? I've never seen lines connected to a house. I'm so confused. I thought all that is underground, technically. I don't know! Dark is confused. Okay. We pull up to that new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mowed and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Wouldn't it be sold? It should have changed us to sold. That doesn't make any sense to me. Hi, yeah! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Yeah, I also think that's illegal. Nice from Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority! I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. I need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? I want to comment on that one, but I'm a practicalist. We need to unpack first. As much as I would also like to enjoy a delicious and healthy ice cream sando. Who says that right about now? We also got work to do, kiddo. And we need to make it snappy because there are 5 sealed crates of DVD box sets blocking off the bathroom, and I gotta pee real bad. Oh, that's great. Well, don't let the entire cast of all 13 seasons of Shark Tank, but with actual sharks, stand in your way. Let's get to it. bird. That tired office chair as a chair. And I spy a horrible video game system controller there. I'm not being biased. Microsoft sucks. I don't know if it's a Microsoft controller for whichever Xbox, blah, 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 but, you know. I would assume 360. Looks like there's another controller underneath there, but I don't know. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass, and I get some good work done. And there should be a comma after pass, and it bothers me. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. Huzzah! First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Oh no, I've got to do voices. Duh, I'm playing a game that involves talking. I know who it is, too. I forget what the little sound prompts will sound like, but... Hello!
Oh.
A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Oh?
Hey.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Dark. That's what my name is. Jesus, why does he sound like he's smitten with him, or he's just confused by people? I think he's more of the latter, honestly. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter, Christy, wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers. But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
Good one.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Oh, gosh. Oh, if only. Or if only not. Not in my current situation. Oh, let's not think about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Norm MacDonald.
What did he say? Did he say Norm MacDonald? Amanda disappears with the cookies.
Oh.
Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer.
Oh.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to raise more than two. My parents raised 3. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh. I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move on, move again. Or to move again, yeah, as in moving. Yeah, moving, derp, derp. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is the missus around? Mr., actually, and, no. Not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, actually aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
Oh.
That sounds great. My daughter, Amanda, and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. Not 2.5. Because, you know, where the heck does that half go? We shake hands to seal the deal.
Hey.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around.
Yeah.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church. down the street. Probably the only church down the street. I don't know. This isn't like Omaha where there's a church on every street corner. I'm not joking about that. Well, I am slightly, but also not really.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can I go back? Actually, how do I just realized. How do you go to different options? Oh, there's a save. Oh, that's the same thing. How do I go back? How do I go back? Game. Oh no, that's fast forward. No, game. How do you rewind? Rewind. You don't have a fucking rewind option. Rewind. We want rewind option. Why would you have a fast forward but not a fucking rewind? Shame on me. Anywho, and with that, Joseph's gone. I hope you all paused and read the stuff because I didn't. Because I can't. You can do that later on YouTube. Yeah. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See? You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. Jesus. Oh. Gosh. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. Wow. So you ate all of them anyway? Hand poses. Finger poses. I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Let's get some fresh air. I could use some coffee. Joseph probably wants his plate back. That's just to basically meet some of the other neighbors. Let's do the coffee one. Because I like coffee. Well, I've been drinking mostly green tea lattes, but I do drink... Okay, I don't just drink plain coffee. Fuck that. I can't. You need sugar and cream in it. I'm sorry. And if you don't like lattes, you know, you can go climb up a whatever. I don't know. No, I like lattes. So I have to have cream and sugar. Gosh, no wonder I'm so big. No, that's actually ice cream. Starting in middle school, 8th grade-ish. In puberty, in hormones, in peers. In life. Yeah, Dark has baggage. Anywho. I'm feeling a little sluggish, and coffee seems like the most responsible option than just taking a nap. I'm proud of you. That tip number 28. Always check the card reader at ATMs before you swipe. Why? Why? I don't understand. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner.
Yes.
Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess.
Huh?
What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch? Wait. Oh, why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? Most of the time it's in a chair, but, you know, there are coffee shops with couches, I will admit. At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. You know, my PZ. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush, hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside.
Hey.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Oh.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Hey.
It gets mentioned in this poem this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Oh.
So what would it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed You Black Coffee, Iced Tegan and Sarah, Chai and Word. I'm trying to think if I know. No, I don't know any of these. I think I know kind of the middle one, and maybe the last one, but not really. I don't really know. I like chai. Oh. Spicy. I got hearts. I think I know which one technically he like. I think so. Hearts, I think, means it's like, because these are obviously point values. Hearts, I think, is good. I think eggplant is supposed to be like high points, which it wasn't until I think it was on someone's stream or something or on something else that I watched on YouTube that I realized what eggplant means when it comes to like on text messaging. Because I'm like, how the would I know? I don't really text message because, you know, F technology if it's not video games. And even F video game technology sometimes. Most of the time. Anywho, modern. But not because it is modern, but because of how video games work. We've already had this discussion. I'm not going to go into it again. But yeah, I was like, oh, that relates to sex, I guess. Even though it's an eggplant and not a dick. But anywho, yeah. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Is it D or die? I actually don't know. I'm going to say die. Because D is German and this is South African. But it could be D because South Africa, a large portion is from fudge. I'm blank Afrikaans. I'm thinking where were they originally? They were Dutch. So it could be D. But I don't know. I don't know enough of anything. Oh, it's a pun. Die Antwoord is a South African rap group. They're pretty well known for their evocative imagery and hyper-styled music videos. Their music is as catchy as it is disturbing.
Hey, yeah.
I'm doing that thing again.
Oh.
But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato de Marco, please.
Oh.
Coming right up. Do you want it small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium.
Huh.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? You didn't answer the question, what is she going to get now? I guess it's Biggie Smalls. Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. I would go after Matt, but I technically, there's two other people I have in mind, and I'm not quite sure which one. I'm not sure. Oh, it's so bad. Actually, there's four guys. Matt would be one of them. Two of them, or three of them relate to different aspects of what I like. The other guy, I mean, technically, yeah, but But anyway, we'll figure this out. This is a dating simulator, people. I mean, yes, with dads, but it is a dating simulator, quote unquote. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Hey! Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next door to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on. What do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and I also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Oh, she does that way too often. Oh, it's so depressing that it's just, I'm like more of a dad than I actually. The only thing that's missing is I don't have a kid. Oh my goodness. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Dark. You don't introduce your father like that, ever. Would you do that even as an adult? That'd be uncomfortable to me if I were to introduce my parents. I mean, I guess you would, technically, but I would still feel awkward. It's like if I meet a professor that I had or a teacher I had, it'd be awkward for me to not say Professor blah 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 or Mr. Ms. Mrs. blah blah blah, you know. Even though I'm an adult and they're an adult. Yeah. Education. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey,
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey!
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey!
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. I love banana bread. Oh my gosh. Banana bread is crack. Well, any type of bread's crack, but banana bread is good. Oh, just thinking about it now, I'm hungry. Gosh darn it. Dang you, game. Well, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste. If you want us doing free creative labor, I think that would be commiserate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily shout out. This is amazing.
Hey, dude.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, so bread. Banana bread, Kennedy's. Right, said banana bread. I forget which one is actually the good one. Now that I'm like, should be scoring points. I want to say it's the first one. That's just hearts. You know, like the punk bread. You know, like the punk bread. You know, like the punk band. I thought you said you only knew dad band puns. I'm a hard dad. God, awkward turtle.
What?
That Actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Banana Bread Kennedy's. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. I actually don't know what the name. Maybe it's the Grateful Banana Day. The Grateful Dead. It's the Grateful Dead, right? Don't know a lot of band names. I mean, when I hear music, if I like, most of the time when I like music, it's based on the music, not actually the lyrics or who it is. Like I could like, if I hear just the music of a piece, I'd be like, oh, this sounds very good. And then the lyrics would be like, I want to sex you up, baby, and all the night long, And I'm like, oh. But, yeah, so like when I do, for example, my fitness boxing exercise, or fitness boxing 2, technically, rhythm and exercise. But there's music on there from different songs from people, and some of them I don't know, whether it be pop or older songs or whatever, because it's like a mixture kind of. And so I'm like, oh, this sounds cool, and either based on the music melodies and whatnot, I could generally figure out, okay, this might be R&B or whatever, but I don't know because I don't listen to those people. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should have just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey.
I like how his glasses flash. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See? It sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. I forgot about this guy. I forgot about him. Okay, he's number 6. Number 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's number 5. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. I think there's like 7. There's 7 main dads or characters, and I have to think of some fucking voices. Dear Lord, I'm gonna actually have to rewatch my videos. Ugh. And not that I can really tell the difference between any of the voices I freaking do. I'm gonna do some horrible fake accents. No, that sounds so bad. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I guess let's get some fresh air. Oh, this one. Time to soak up all that vitamin D. Make our bones nice and strong. Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong they're gonna hop right out of our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers. That sounds both cool and disturbing at the same time. Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton will one day escape this flesh sack and run amok. Please don't encourage it. Right. Sorry. To the park. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly has never... Yeah. Amanda and I began to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, not safe. The flowers are in bloom, unless it's a side street. And the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. I like that. I do like the interaction between them. That's something most of the interactions are some, yeah. But I would like to have that kind of rapport with the son/daughter or multiples. Oh my God, I would never have multiples. Especially if I end up being like a single parent. Fuck that. That's if I can adopt as a single parent. Technically you can, at least in the USA, but more than likely they will say fuck you. I'm being realistic here. And in Korea, Don't even think about it, fucker. You need to be married with the opposite sex for at least 10 or so plus years and have a certain amount of money in your bank account. So fuck you, if we even allow you to adopt. That's actually true. Some of it. Most of the points that I said, not the, the other silly jaded psychon things that I was saying in there. I don't know what else has changed since the last time I looked, but yeah. They don't want foreigners adopting their Korean children anymore like it happened like in the 80s and earlier, and in the 90s. Well, it still happens. Let's be real. If you're rich white people, you can adopt a Korean. But they don't even want Koreans to adopt Koreans. It's like the adage of blood is thicker than water is a real thing. And it matters. I mean, to an extent, it matters legally because of the fact that Korea is a tip of a peninsula. So they do have to do testing to make sure you're not XX amount related to someone else when you get married. It's true. It's probably the same in Japan and probably in UK and other places, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we have orphanages for people who aren't really orphans, and that's kind of true for like foster care system in some cases in the USA. But it's like, but no, we don't want them to be adopted and be raised in living families, regardless of who they are, whether they are, not straight of any, determined sexuality or orientation and whatnot. It's like, and we don't want single people. Single people, what the fudge? You have to have two loving parents. Fuck off. Anywho, let's continue with the game. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... heads up!
Hey!
Ow! I don't know what voice I'm gonna... I know who this... I do know, like, most of the introductions of the people. I do. Frisbee stone that hits me in the face. What should I give this guy? Dare I do it? I think I will. Woof.
Ah.
Oh, woof. I actually don't know what a corgi sounds like. I'm sure I've seen corgis in some kind of movie of some degree, but whatever. A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Hello, did you throw this thing at my head? I like your necktie. I like your necktie. Ruff. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Can I help you? Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Pet the dog. I'm just gonna pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Excuse me. Give him those head rubs. We need to do some chin scratches in here. Dare we try the butt pats? Let's do the head rub. He seems to love a good head rub. All smiles here. Yeah, we're gonna change the voice. You definitely could have caught that. I'm gonna do it. I would do a stereotypical Irish because he's like, I know, all Irish are redheaded. I don't know how to do better Irish. I could do more of a Scottish Norwegian Scottish accent. Kind of, not really. Oh. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me.
Hey.
Frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. That's a new technique. I'll catch you with my teeth next time. Let's do that. You caught me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again.
Hey.
Yeah, he likes that answer. Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Dark, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I don't know why I would ellipses there. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skill of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster.
What?
Whoa. I don't think I read that type of book when I was 10. I mean, I did read a lot when I was young, but not that. However, I can probably say that by middle school, I did have a college age reading level, so it's all good.
Hey.
My natural dad instincts kick in, or instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. I love it. So this is the Pokemon type that I actually played on Game Boy. Go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what the order is. You pull out a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. I don't know why you would keep that. Dad! Awesome grades. Brian lost 25 HP. You really carry that around with you everywhere? Ouch, maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5 HP. It is. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club. Or a computer lab. Yeah, that's a mistake. That was a fucking mistake. Yeah, okay. Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations! Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. Okay, that was bad. That was bad! Daughter? Oh, ha! Can't switch daughters. Amanda is your only daughter. That's hilarious. Like Pokemon. Can't switch daughters. Child art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda generally appreciates you holding on to it. Well, there's a 10 HP. You regained 20 HP. Yes! Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. What the fudge? We're taking it out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda can barely get one of those sticky pan things. Oh no. Okay. Spelling bee photo? Thumbing through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yeah, excuse for my words. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. Damn it. We're tied. No. I'm gonna brag. I don't want to use Bandit. I think that. No, I can't go back. Fuck. Damn you, game. First, you produce Bandit for the target. Take an E and start to apply it on Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. and would agree it is unusual you lose to it. Yeah. Because all of her adulting never had a cavity either. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I guess you had to keep bragging. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with the grocery bags. She's powerful, Brian loses 20 HP. Words on all Daisy's good at, by the way. Her math is amazing. One time I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still. Damn it. I needed to brag. I knew that Band-Aid was bad, but you couldn't go back. Because I forgot what else was available. I'm just like, dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Fuck you, we lost. I mean, you know, it's just a game. Did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? I know, seriously. Bullcrap. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop.
Ah.
What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscape. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? Wow, you just moved in, buddy. Don't feel like you need something to overcompensate. Jesus. What a lovely place.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell, happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? Believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad.
Oh.
Let's never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Elf. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go take a nap. That is something I would never do. I don't like it, waking up and being groggy. F naps. I didn't like him as a kid. I certainly don't like him now, even though statistically, studies state that it is helpful. But F studies. No. All the sunlight is making me real tired. I don't think I got enough sleep last night. You slept for 14 hours. That's too much, actually. But anyway, exactly. You're young, you have... Mother, father, I want to read dad tips. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Oh no, do I give him Mr... He's actually one of the other guys I'm thinking about, but I don't like the fact that he says fucking bro. Dark, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, he said dude. I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro.
Oh.
Yeah, stop it. Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. I mean, damn. Your body, I mean your child.
Bro.
Yeah, cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now.
Ah.
Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Nice.
Ah, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
Oh.
I was working out in California and just relocated to the business back in Maple Bay. I relocated the business back in Maple Bay. I can't read properly. Ugh. No kidding. Man and I just moved to this side of town. See, this even proves here that they did move to another part of Maple Bay. How's Smashley doing? Why would you say any of this in front of your daughter, who's going to be going to university in a year? Or within a year? It's like, you know, what irresponsible parent would... Well, my parent... I wouldn't expect my parents to say anything of this. But then again, at one point before I went to university, my dad showed me a photo of him, and he was like holding a tree, which I was thinking like a Christmas tree, you know, because it looked like an evergreen tree. And he was like, "Look at the photo," and I look at it, and I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, look at it." I was like, "Okay." And I was like, do you want me to comment on your shorts because of how short they are? Because, you know, this was the 70s. And he was like, "No, look at the, you know, what about the tree?" No, that's not a tree. And I was like, "Wait, what is?" It's pot. I don't know how you got anything that much, that big. And I'm just like, why would he show me this? He didn't show him. I don't think he showed my sister it. She went off to university. So I mentioned about him. My sister was like, "What picture?" And I was like, okay.
Oh, man.
I may have already mentioned that story before, but whatever. It always makes me smile. I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
I don't know.
She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? And I talked smack to that youth minister about, and he has 4.
Huh?
Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig?
Oh.
She can't be that dumb. Or naive. I'm sorry. Not dumb. That's bad. I meant naive. Oh, dark. You're horrible. Oh, haha. Yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Haha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. I really dislike the fights of bro and dude. I really dislike. Thank goodness when I grew up, growing up, I never knew anyone like this. Sorry. No offense to anyone who talks like that, but all right, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging.
Eh?
He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I want to also know that technically, once we meet everyone, I'm the one with the oldest child. Everyone else's children who has children are younger. And I'm like, what the fudge? How did that happen? Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into those boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Okay, so this must be like at least second semester, minimally. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Yeah, there's the thing. Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. No, a cat. Don't you effing get a dog. F dogs. No offense to dog owners. Like my brother. My parents have both, technically. But, fuck dogs.
Alright.
A dog! Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck, I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes, shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor.
Yes.
This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. Now, I'm going to say this before the finishing of the result of this. But yeah, all the schools that I applied to for undergrad, I got accepted to. I was a smart... Dark is a... Well, I would like to think is still, but Dark was a smart high schooler. I mean, he would have been valedictorian, but kind of screwed up because he didn't repeat the same gym class that he should have with the teacher who actually graded on merit or effort, not by whatever fudge the other guy did, and really shouldn't have taken fucking math. It's probably the PE class that did it. I could have gotten the lower grade in math, but yeah, I ended up being number 3. I was first for a long time, but it ranked up being third. Honestly, the difference between like the top 5 or 10% of the students were by like a 0.00%, because we were all 4.0 students. But yeah. And people gave crap to my public school, my high school, and the school district. It's like, fuck off. All schools have people who are idiots. Our high school is technically the biggest in the school district, but it doesn't have that many people. Because, it's South Omaha. Anywho. Sorry. She takes a deep breath and I said that. We have a letter opener, but okay. I have 2. One in my apartment and one in my bedroom, and I always forget about them. I mean, one in my apartment and one in my office. The one in my apartment is in my bedroom. Anywho. Hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew it. I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight.
Ugh.
So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight. So you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I don't know what the first one does. I don't know what that one does. Actually, none of these make sense. I'm going clubbing. Last time I went clubbing was in undergrad. I wanted to in grad school, but where I went to grad school there was no clubs. Wasn't. You had to go to the city where I did go to for undergrad, and I wasn't going to drive 90 minutes. I think it took 90 minutes to get there to go clubbing, and then 90 minutes to come back. And depending upon the season, especially if it was like wintertime, fuck that with snow in the countryside, especially at night. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up. I can't read. And go tear it up on the. I'm tired. I'm gonna go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves: the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the Running Man. I actually know those. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. All right, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. Really? I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed. If I say go out and watch the game, you can have sex with someone. Possibly. I'm not going to do that. I'm probably not going to go with... I'm not going to fall for that guy. So, don't get any bonus points. But you do meet You meet other characters. Fuck it. I'll do it. Go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. I remember watching some people play this and they were talking smack about this because they thought like it was ridiculous, but not everyone's a sport person, and it's kind of funny to make fun of people who are really into sports. Is that a personal thing of mine? Maybe. I might agree with that. The game on TV. That's somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white collar crimes by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about the doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. Because I'm pathetic. No. Because I don't trust my daughter. I gave her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No. Making fun of sports is played out. Alrighty then. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that I have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Alright, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Don't know why I have a meeting him in the morning. And I'm confused by how that works. And I also question that, what do I do for a job? They don't really talk about this, because I don't think as a dating simulator, you don't have a job. No, I'm serious. think they ever talk about him having, the main character having a job. Well, I need to save. I need to save by hitting the right button. Oh no, you only have one save slot? Oh, fuck you, game. Okay. Well, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Well, fuck looking for GPS directions. What the heck? You've lived in the city for how long and you haven't visited other places? Okay, maybe I'll have to take some stuff off for you because you didn't grow up in this city. Maybe you were from a different city, and also you were raising a child, but F that, you should know some things. And besides, while you were cleaning up, did you hook up the computer? Don't tell me you freaking didn't know how to use the internet. My parents know how to use the internet. I'm going based on when this game was created, so it's like, F that, you should know how to use a computer. So you should, at the very least, like what I do, okay, now I do take pictures in JPEG files and whatnot on my smartphone, but like I would print off maps because I like to kill trees. Joke, but I would print maps off. So it's like, F that, you should know something. At the very least, just go back to the fucking coffee shop. Granted, I'm someone who doesn't like to go to the same place twice in one day because I feel like, oh, why is he back or something, you know. Not that I'm thinking people think that, but anywho. Hi, I'm Dark. I'm strange. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. Does he have like agoraphobia? But yeah. In the distance, could it be a bar? The bar? Jim and Kim's. Big burned out neon sign hangs above tiny dive bar. There should be that's why it's bothering me, above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. It looks horrible. Mounted pig. Or maybe it's a wolf. I don't know now. It's a dog. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back. Sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. Okay, no, that's grammatically correct. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I like how beer is capitalized. Take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favored team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontation or arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. Not a lot of people, buddy. A lot of people are ridiculous about team sports. Ugh. That's why I like to watch tennis and golf and actually volleyball has teams. But yeah, I watch sports that aren't as popular, and so I don't have to get any confrontations, just in general with those stupid sport lovers. Anyway, sorry. Joking aside, fuck people.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles, that's right, sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? The glass already. Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Dark, by the way.
Ah.
Are you watching the game? Such a dumb thing to call it. Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Oh.
Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows the way around balls. Yeah, that seems odd as something you would say to a guy as a woman. Unless your preferred attraction is someone who's bisexual, I guess. But that just seems odd to me. I mean, just the comment in general, because like, unless you're implying that you have balls, so then maybe that's okay too. And then that would make better sense to me logically, normally. But if you're a straight woman who's not like had reconstructive surgery or whatever else you want to consider yourself for, what would it be, gender-wise? Yeah, that seems odd to me. Anyway, I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. But buy a gal a drink? I'll buy her a drink. I marry a drink. I almost reluctantly signaled the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neo jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Hey, sailor.
So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? What's the latest gossip around here? What's the latest gossip around here? You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything. Know everything. Nothing gets past me. And that's why I'm not going to be hitting on your husband. At least not through this playthrough. No, I don't know how. I probably won't do multiple playthroughs. Honestly. At least not. I don't think so, no. So what? I thought you were gonna... I forgot what we were talking about. Gosh. About the gossip. You said nothing gets past you? Oh, right. I'm also a steel trap. Confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watched the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. I know the order. I've mentioned this already. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I will keep saying it like this because I find it hilarious. I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Wrong, since, as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us. between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey, then man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Only guy that I know of Roberto. Actually, apparently it was his birthday a few days ago, but I didn't say anything on Facebook because I really don't post to everyone saying happy birthday to them on Facebook anymore because I don't really go on Facebook. Plus, I'm a day ahead in the future compared to most people in the USA. But yeah, I knew him as Roberto. Then he went by Robert a few times, and it didn't click until later, like in high school and beyond. Why? I mean, I know now why. Won't go into it. Well, I assume why. That's an assumption. But anyway, but he's Roberto again, which I like. I believe he's married, and I think he has some children. I don't really know for sure. Anyway, thanks. I'm Dark.
Oh.
You must be new here. Mary's already hit on you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar.
Hey.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay.
Oh.
I love that they actually spelled out okay. It makes me feel good. F the abbreviation. It makes no sense to me. Anywho, you a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things.
Oh.
You like shots? In real life, not really. I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. But I do know that if I say I love shots... Oh, maybe it's like... No, I don't know if you can get eggplants with that comment on them. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look up. Wait. I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Dark. Oh no, that's me saying this in my head. Okay, Dark. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Oh, my character. A lot of it is similar to me in real life. That's what's sad. Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, compliment his hand tattoo. He has a hand tattoo. I can't tell because there's either a text box over it or it's on the one with the glass of whiskey. I'm gonna compliment his cool leather jacket. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in the family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad.
Oh.
He gets up.
Hey.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh, I guess so. The guy I met, that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. I would go with him, and there are some other things interesting with him. I mean, I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna have my character sleep with him. That's the thing. But I shouldn't. In all honesty, I shouldn't. But and it's so awkward because of this character. But yeah, you'll see in a moment, soon enough, and we'll probably end after that on the next day. Yeah, click on that. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his other jacket.
Oh.
I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Sup?
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? In this game, yeah, buddy. Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Hey.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Dark. So are we doing this or what? What?
Oh.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Fuck it, this is never gonna happen in real life. Smile and nod. Let's do it. I follow him up to his house. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. I had a jacket on? What? His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? I expect him to say wanna. No. Good. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Yeah, they don't actually show anything. Plus, I'm on the censored version. I mean, I don't think they show anything. Anyway. But, of course, hopefully I'm not going to forget my daughter's appointment. That was the reason why I was debating whether to do it, because I'm like, am I a good parent? And I have to lie to my daughter. That's so awkward. Sunlight streams in between the slates of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. God. That's what they know I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there.
Oh.
I easily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember. Amanda! Bad dad! That's my trophy. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man, I was kind of hoping you got kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas?
Oh.
They left a little while ago. She doesn't comment on this. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, we watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking. What's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. You do remember that you have a meeting with one of her teachers, right? So, this is probably a way to butter you up. Can I? Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. I really drink that much? Jesus. I mean, I don't normally drink that. Okay. I will imbibe on the alcohol, but it's usually like for celebration. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's a lie. It's on really rare occasions. In fact, probably, no. Yeah, so like, and if anything, I might have 1 or 2 glasses, but normally I drink non-alcoholic beer, because I'm like, fuck alcohol. It tastes like bug repellent. It's Mogi Be Gone. Mogi is, What the fudge is the English term for it? Mosquito. That's it. And mosquito's technically not an English word. I think it's a Native American. I don't know where that comes from, but it's not Native English. But yeah, it's bug repellent. It's mosquito because it's what you spray on because that's alcohol based. So yeah, I feel like I'm drinking bug repellent. I'm drinking mosquito repellent, and I'm like, gross. Or rubbing alcohol because that has alcohol in it. Rubbing alcohol. Jeez, Dark. You are tired. I'm gonna be quitting soon. Anyway, Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Yeah, I can't believe you said that to your daughter. Now that she'd probably be able to notice it and probably has done it. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I'm sure my parents thought I drank, but I didn't. And smoked, whatever, but I didn't. I was the good son. I was the good child. My sister and brother. I was the good one. I was the boring good one. The only bad thing I technically did, and this was when I was 18, so technically I was a legal adult, though still in high school, was that I could have lied better about this, but I went to a gay bar with, I should not be saying this on my YouTube video, but I went to a gay bar with friends who technically were underage at the time, and they allowed us in. But yeah, I went to a gay bar, and I lied to my mom when I got back. I should have just said that we saw the midnight movie because there was a movie theater that had a midnight movie, and but she was mad that I didn't call because I was the only child that calls. And then I was like, should I feel bad? I'm freaking 18. Of course, that's what teenagers say. But yeah, like, my parents were the ones, especially my mom, like, if you didn't call or anything, she would stay up, worried. But yeah, that was the one time I didn't call. That was bad. Dark was bad once. Oh no, Dark did some other bad things too. But, oh my gosh, she's talking in third person. We gotta finish this up. Father of the Year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or...
All right.
I've got just the thing. Hang on. Why would you have just the thing? Wait, how would you... Never mind, we're gonna question this. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what?
Yeah.
Drink this. The pickle juice? Huh? Yep, it's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before. It won't try it, obviously. Who raised you? Amanda Ann. Her middle name is Ann. Give her a stern yet resigned side eye. Who raised you? You did? Right. Do as I say, not as I do. You got it. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta go to class. That is grammatically correct too. I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Like that. I do that still. Always do. Love it. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my wife. Wait, do I work from home? We don't really specify. Are we, as in, like, are we still unpacking? Is that what the work is? We don't really specify what he does. It bothers me so much. Work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hope. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. Oh, jeez. Start building credit as early as possible. I haven't done that. Well, I mean, I did that. I got my first credit card. Well, I've talked about credit cards and whatnot, having a credit card. My first credit card in grad school. Or, no, undergrad. Sorry. It was actually by someone who was walking around doing a sign-up thing to get people to get credit cards. That's how I did it. Yeah, I trusted people who did that around my campus, because that's a smart thing to do. But anyway, it turned out okay. It was real. It was legit. There was a lot of things that happened when I was an undergrad. Dear Lord. Okay, anywho. That sounds weird, as if I did a lot of shit, and I didn't. And that's honestly the truth. I didn't do a lot of shit. But there was a lot of strange things that happened. But for the most part, I was a boring person in school, in university. I mean, I was raised Catholic. Straight-laced, for the most part. I'll arrive at Amanda's school and check it. Oh no, we're going to save here. Yes, we are going to save here. This button. Save. Yeah, it's only one save. That takes me long. Well, I mean, this is a freaking VN. It's supposed to be multiple save files. No. Anyway, we're going to stop it here. I thank you all for joining me on this new LP for streaming. This is DarkElf85 on YouTube or HektontheMage's on PSN, and this has been Dream Daddy. Dadrector's cut. I'm probably not going to add the second part. Anywho, have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between, folks, and stay safe out there, please. Stay safe. Goodbye.